today we're going to carry on with our learning on the inverse. So I want you to have a think before we start. Can you remember what the inverse means? And can you remember what two operations are linked through the inverse? What two operations are we looking at that have a link? And this is what we call the inverse. So they are like the opposites of one another. Okay then, so the two operations that are the opposite of one another that we've been looking at are add, addition, and subtract, subtraction. So they have a link where if we had an addition number sentence, we could find the opposite, which is subtraction, or if we had a subtraction number sentence, we could find the opposite, the inverse, which is addition. So today we're going to use that, but we're going to use it with our number bonds to 20. So we already know our number bonds to 20 using addition, but we're going to use them today to help us find some subtraction number facts. Okay, so you're going to need your Deans to help you. So I would like you, instead of having two 10 sticks for 20, I would like you to swap one of those 10 sticks for 10 ones, because that's just going to make it a bit easier for us where we're doing number bonds to 20. So I'd like you to have one 10 stick and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. So go and find those now. Remember you used your pens the other day and then your smaller object for your ones. So go and find one pen and 10 smaller objects for ones. Okay then, once you've got your Deans, we're going to use those in a minute to help us. So to start with, I know that 14 and something make 20. So I can put that into into addition number sentence. What can I add to 14 to make 20? So I'm going to use my number. If I know the number bond, then I can fill it in. But if not, I've got my 20 Deans here. So I'm going to use them to help me. So I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if I had 14, because I started with 20 altogether, that means this other part is what I need to make 20. So 14 and 2, 4, 6 make 20 when they all come together. Okay, so there's a number bond to 20, 14 and 6. I want you to have a think now. What can we do when we add? What is special about adding? Okay, is there another number bond it can help us find? Okay then, so instead of 14 plus 6, I could swap them over. There they are. I could swap them over and do 6 plus 14. It would still give me 20 when they all come together as the whole. So I can swap them over. 6 plus 14 equals 20. Now you're going to use your Deans and your number bond to 20 knowledge to help you find two subtraction number sentences, so using the inverse. So have a think. These are the three numbers that we need. Remember, when we subtract, we're going to start with the whole. So the whole is 20 because we're finding number bonds to 20. So we are going to start with the 20 when we subtract. There we go. Let's put the equals and then we can fill in the gaps. So I've started with the 20. Now I'm going to use this to help me. So I could do 20 and I'm going to take away the part 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what I've taken away. And now I am left with 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm left with the 14, which is the other number. So if I know that 14 and 6 make 20 and 6 and 14 make 20, I also know number bond knowledge of subtraction. So I know 20 take away 6 will leave me with 14. Or I also know, let's swap these two around this time because I have to start with the whole when I'm subtracting. Let's swap the parts around. I also know if I started with 20 and I take away 14, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, it leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, it leaves me with the 6. Okay, so if you know your addition number bonds to 20, it can help you find the two subtraction number sentences for your number bonds to 20, because they are also very useful to know. It's not just adding that we need number bonds for, we also need them for taking away. Okay, so we're going to have another go together. So in total, you should have 4 number sentences using the same 3 numbers. So let's think of another number bond to 20. I also know that 5 and 15 make 20. And I can double check that with my Dean. So let's bring back my 10 stick and my 10 ones, because they make 20 altogether. So now I'm going to split this 20 into the 2 parts. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, there's the 15. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, there's the 5. Okay, so I know when they come back together, they make 20. So the 2 parts are 5 and 15. Right, then let's leave those over there. So now if I know 5 and 15 make 20, I also know 15 and 5 make 20. I can add in any order. So 15 and 5 make 20. So I've got my 2 addition number sentences. Now we're going to have a look at our subtraction number sentences. So remember, I need to start with the whole. So I'm finding my number bonds to 20. So 20 is the whole. There we go. So this time I'm going to use these numbers again. I'm not making up any new numbers. These are all the numbers I need to create my fact families. So I've got 20 altogether. This time I'm going to take away the part 5. And then that leaves me with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It leaves me with the part 15. I took away 5, it left me with 15. Right, let's bring it all back. So I've got 20 altogether again. So now this time, when we add, we can add in any order. When we subtract, we can't. We have to start with the whole amount. But we can swap over the parts that we take away and the part that we end up with. So I'm going to take away 15 this time. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then that should leave me with the other part, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does. So if I know the number bond 5 and 15 make 20, I also know the inverse, which is 20 take away 15 equals 5, or 20 take away 5 equals 15. Or I could swap over the number bond and do 15 plus 5 equals 20. Okay, so our number bonds are very important, not just for adding, but also for subtraction. If you had a subtraction number sentence, you could use your number bond knowledge to help you when you're taking away. So today I'm going to give you an addition number bond sentence, and you are going to find the other addition number bond sentence it can make and the 2 inverse subtraction number sentences we know to make the fact family. There are 4 number sentences in the fact family. Okay, and then as an extension, you could always see at home if you could work out the other number bonds that I haven't included in this video, the other number bond fact families. So the number sentences I would like you to work out are 12 plus 8 equals 20. So you're going to find the other addition number sentence and the 2 subtraction number sentences, so 4 in total. I would also like you to work out 7 plus 13 equals 20. So again, the other addition number sentence and the 2 subtraction number sentences. And I would like you to find, let's go with 11 plus 9 equals 20. What are the other 3 number sentences? And then your last one is going to be 19 plus 1 equals 20. What are the other 3 number sentences in the fact family for 19 plus 1 equals 20? And then the extension, if you would like some extra work to do, can you find the fact families for all of the other number bonds to 20. So that is your extension if you'd like to do it, because this is only 1, 2, 3, 4 number sentences, 4 number bonds to 20. I would like you to see if you can find all of the other fact